Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. As usual, I am your host, Selassie Fiawe. Today we're going to talk about performances of Ghanaian players abroad. A plethora of players were on target for Ghana in the weekend. Kevin Prince Boateng made his debut for Besiktas. He was on target, an amazing debut for him. Owusu found the back of the net despite Al Fahir's defeat in Saudi Arabia. Asamoah also was on target. He got a hat-trick, and in the 65th minute he was sent off. Quite an interesting turn of events for him, and so many other players were on target as well. I'll be looking at all of them in today's news. But before then, as usual, we review the Ghana Premier League results. Match day 9 took place over the weekend, and we're going to look at the results and how the league table looks now. As usual, if you're new to the channel, I'll advise you to subscribe to the channel and to click on the notification bell to get more updates. So without much ado, let me just jump right into it. Match day 9 of the Ghana Premier League took place over the weekend, and I'll start off from King Faisal. They took on Wafa on Saturday, and it ended in a 1-1 draw. Both teams sharing the spoils from the 18-yard box. From 12 yards, they scored 1 goal each, and it ended 1-1 for King Faisal at the Babayara Sports Stadium. Interallies, they took on Legon Cities, and Interallies had so many chances to win the game, but unfortunately Victorian Adebayo could master only 1 goal despite having a lot of chances on the day. It ended 1-1 for them and Legon Cities, who pulled back late on. Now Ashanti Gold beat Liberty Professionals on Sunday. Liberty having a shout for a penalty in the dying embers of the game. I'm sure you watched the highlights here on the channel. If you haven't, it's up here. You can watch it for yourself. Bechem United drew 0-0 with Ebusia Dwaf. Selmina Shak beat log leaders before this match day, Brekum Chelsea 3-1. Great Olympics took on Techiman 11 Wonders, and they were beaten by the Techiman 11 Wonders team 2-1. Quite disappointing there from the Olympics boys. Olidaji. Now Asante Kotoko took on Dreams FC at the Daewoo Park. An own goal from Dreams FC player was what settled it and gave Kotoko all 3 points. Kerala United drew 1-1 with Mediama SC, and the Ghana Stars drew 0-0 with Accra Hearts of Oak. Owing to those results, this is how the league table looks like right now. At the top, first of all, you can see it's really tight. The first 5 teams are all on 17 points, so just the win can change the fortunes of anyone here on the league table. The 10th place team, which is Elmina Sharks, have a chance to even be in the top 4 with a win and a slip up from any of the top 5. Now Adriana Stars are now the log leaders, taking over from Brekum Chelsea, who are 5th on the log with 17 points. Mediama SC follow them, Ashanti Gold, Asante Kotoko, and Wafa in 6th position. Bechem United are in 7th, Dreams FC are in 8th, Accra Hearts of Folk are in the 9th position, Elmina Sharks are 10th, Interallies are 11th, Liberty Professionals, Great Olympics 11 Wonders, Legon Cities in 15th, 16th Kerala United, 17th Ebusia Dwarfs, and King Faisal Babies are 18th on the log table. Remember, 3 teams will be relegated. It's tightening up at the top. It's still anyone's league title to take. Nothing is set in stone yet. So many slip-ups from many of the teams here. Who do you think will win the Ghana Premier League in the end? The top keeps on changing constantly. Who do you think will make it in the end to represent us in the CAF Champions League? Remember, the winner of the Ghana Premier League will represent Ghana in the CAF Champions League. Who will make it there? Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. I move on to performances of Ghanaian players abroad. In the Italian Serie A, Hellas Verona, they beat Juventus 2-1, coming down from a goal behind. Now Cristiano Ronaldo made history, hitherto set by Trezeguet. He scored in the 10th consecutive game, taking his tally of the season to 34. Wow, he's just turned 35 years old, and he's really like fine wine, getting better with age. Also, in the English Premier League, only 3 games took place. They are on a winter break, but the championship games took place as well. I'll be running you through some of them. In Spain, Real Madrid came back from behind against Osasuna to win 4-1. Barcelona also had to do it the hard way against Real Betis. That was Kike Setien's former team, Real Betis, and they won 3-2. Lionel Messi provided a hat-trick of assists for them on that occasion. So that is it. That's the summary of how it went in Italy and Spain. I'll start from England as I usually do. And Everton, they took on Crystal Palace. Now, Jordan Ayew played 90 minutes of this encounter. Jeffrey Schlupp is still injured for Crystal Palace. They lost a 3-1 to Everton. Blackburn took on Fulham, and Dennis Odoi played 90 minutes as Blackburn lost to Fulham 1-0. Reading and Hull City shared the spoils in a 1-0 draw. Andy Adam was not in the squad. Now Swansea took on Derby County, and this was Swansea's 10th defeat of the season. Andre Ayew played a full 90 minutes of this game. His side lost 3-2 to Derby County. Wayne Rooney is in Derby County. Nottingham Forest, Albert Adoma was not in the squad. His side, however, won 2-0 against Leeds United. AFC Wimbledon, they took on Fleetwood Town, and Kwesi Appiah was not in the squad for his AFC Wimbledon side as they lost 2-1 to Fleetwood Town. In Spain, Real Valladolid, they took on Villarreal, and Mohamed Salisu played 90 minutes of this encounter. Both teams shared the spoils. It ended 1-1. Atletico de Madrid got their first win in 5 games. Yes, it was a 1-0 win over Granada. Thomas Partey played the full 90 minutes of this encounter. Espanyol took on RCD Mallorca, and Lumo Agbenyenu played the full 90 minutes. Idrisu Baba was as well in there in midfield for them. He played the full 90 minutes. Unfortunately, Baba Rahman is still on the sidelines, still out injured. Celta Vigo took on Sevilla, and they had to do it the hard way. Joseph Edu was on the bench for this game, ended 2-1 in their favor. They came back from a goal behind. I go to Italy, and Hellas Verona, Claude Japon was an unused substitute. Emmanuel Achimambedu was not in the squad. Hellas Verona came back from behind after Cristiano Ronaldo had given Juventus the lead in the 65th minute. They came back and won 2-1 in the end. Quite an interesting game. That means that Inter Milan, who beat AC Milan in the Milan derby, were now on top of the league. They beat AC Milan 4-2. Romelu Lukaku with that iconic celebration with the corner flag, and it was a statement of intent that could really define the season in the end. Russia took on Udinese, and Nicolas Opoku was not in the squad as Udinese shared the spoils 1-1 with Russia. Inter beat AC Milan 4-2. And Kojo Asamoah lost his place to Ashley Young on this occasion. He was an unused substitute. I moved to Germany next, and Schalke 04, they took on Paderborn SC. Christopher Entry was in the squad. He played the full 90 minutes. Both teams shared the spoils 1-1. Wolfsburg took on Fortuna Düsseldorf. The game ended 1-1. Kasim Nuhu was an unused substitute. Nana Mpuma replaced Bernard Tekbete in the 61st minute. Bernard Tekbete played 61 minutes of this encounter. France and Metz took on Bordeaux. John Boy played 90 minutes as his Metz side lost 2-1 against Bordeaux. Strasbourg took on Stade de Reims. Majid Warris was on target for Strasbourg for the second game in a row. The game ended in a 3-0 win for Strasbourg. In Turkey, Besiktas, they took on Gaziantep FK. Prince Boateng came on in the 46th minute for Besiktas. He found the back of the net in the 70th minute. An amazing debut for him after making that loan move from Fiorentina. Gengar Baligi took on Trabzonspor. Trabzonspor beat them 2-0. Kaleb Kuban was not in the squad for this game. Kayserispor took on Antalyaspor, and Bernard Mensah was on target from the spot for Kayserispor. He scored in the 41st minute, and he opened the scoring for his team from the spot. Great goal scoring form for Bernard Mensah. Will he end a call up in March when we have our game with Sudan, the double header of the African Cup of Nations qualifier? Will we have that? Will we have him in the squad? Well, only time will tell. Remember, CK Akono is still touring Europe. Let's looking at some of the options he has, and I'll be telling you more about that in another video. Yeni Malatyaspor lost 1-0 to Angara Kuku. Efri Akwa played the full 90 minutes. In Belgium, Cercle Bruges, they took on Mechelen, and Donsa was an unused substitute. His Cercle Bruges side won 3-2. Royal Antwerp versus Genk, Waasland Beveren versus Kortrijk, those 2 games were cancelled. In Belgium as well, St. Trudings, they took on Cas Eupen, and Asamoah scored a hat-trick. He earned a red card a few moments later after he scored his 3 goals. In the 65th minute, he was sent off. For Cas Eupen, Emmanuel Soa was there. He played the full 90 minutes, got a yellow card in the end. Samuel Asamoah is a budding youngster, and hopefully he can be the striker the Black Stars need in the coming months as we prepare for our qualifiers for the World Cup in October and the African Cup of Nations in March as well. In Saudi Arabia, Al Ahzam, they took on Al Fahia, and they beat Al Fahia 4-2. Owusu played 90 minutes and he scored a goal in the 65th minute. Unfortunately, his goal wasn't enough to help his team salvage a point or at least get a win. Lask in Austria, they took on Sturm Graz, and someone came on in the 85th minute as his side beat Sturm Graz 2-0. It was a quarter-final of the Austrian Cup. Red Bull Salzburg, they took on Amsterdam. Majid Oshimeru was not in the squad as Red Bull Salzburg ran 3-0 winners. So that has been it for today, guys. We've been reviewing the Ghana Premier League. So tight at the top. It's 5 teams with 17 points. Anyone can win the league title. So many Ghanaians shining in Europe over the weekend. It has been a great weekend for Ghana football, for Ghanaian players abroad. Let me know your thoughts on who you think was your best performer. Asamoah guy, did you know him? Do you think he'll be a great addition to the Ghana Black Stars? Your thoughts are welcome in the comments box. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great week.